Welcome to Poland Daily Travel and our second installment of A Touch of Paradise near Warsaw. That's right, the Kampinos National Park. If you like paradise near the big city, this is your place. Our ranger guide, Katarzyna Mikrut, makes us feel at home in the park. We'll be finding out some more about the wildlife. We'll take a trip to the cemetery at Palmyra. And we'll take a look at the different kind of ecosystems. Nearly 40,000 hectares of forest. It's a big park and it's a lot of fun. So come with me and Katarzyna to Kampinos National Forest. Hello everybody and welcome back to Poland Daily. We're here with Katarzyna Mikrut here in the museum in Palmyra, right in the heart of the eastern part of the forest. And here behind us we have a map. You can see from the extent of this map, I can put my arms out and not even come to touch both sides of this map. And we've been previously over in this part at Granica last week, but right now we're just staying in the eastern part of the park. Where are we particularly?
We started our journey here.
Right.
We took small road here up to here. So in fact, few kilometers.
Just to come here to
Palmyra.
To Palmyra.
Now we may really get familiar with the history of that place. If we don't have time to study books, it's enough to come here and read the plates, information boards.
Katarzyna, you also have done some work here, haven't you?
Yes, I helped with the exhibition, so I'm a cooperator of that museum. Yeah. I helped with some information about the different places where are graves in the park, because we've seen the cemetery, but in the park, in the area of the park, there are more or less 100 graves. So people who died during Second World War, they've been buried in the place where died. So when you are walking, when they fall, when you are walking around the forest, you may meet solitary graves.
So that leads to my next question, which is: are there a lot of undiscovered graves, perhaps, or has the park been thoroughly searched?
Rather improbable. All graves are discovered, and we, as a park service, are taking care about all of graves. So you don't find any abandoned grave in the forest. But when you are walking around, you may meet quite a lot of them.
Just wandering off the trail and running through the forest. So, is it possible to get lost in the forest?
Of course.
People get lost?
People get lost almost each week. There is a problem with somebody, especially during mushroom season. But I have to underline that mushroom picking mushroom is forbidden in national park.
That's too bad, because the next thing I was going to say is let's go mushroom picking, because I love nothing more.
Remember, we are in national park. In national park, we have to leave nature like it is.
You cannot. Can I pick some flowers?
No.
No?
You don't. Okay. You cannot pick up any plants, and you don't touch animals. You don't feed animals.
Can I think about feeding animals?
Yes, you may think about that, but this is
you guys,
the only one.
You don't have control of thoughts yet.
No, and we do not know.
You're control freaks, you park rangers. It's horrible.
In fact, it's for the nature, because wild animals are not used to eat food like we are eating, so they may get sick.
Palmyra, a quiet resting place in the middle of a forest. for brave souls who challenged the Nazi regime. These all-too-human faces illustrate what words alone cannot. The several thousand people who were murdered here live on in our memories through these photographs. Likewise, the brutal, inhuman intent of the Nazi invader is laid bare. Every picture tells a story. No interpretation is necessary. In this case, the truth is black and white. Palmyra, a killing field of extraordinary tragedy.